Everyone has someone they look up to. Movie stars, pro athletes, first responders, all kinds of people from all over. Personally, I don't have to go far to find someone who's important to me. My dad has been very influential throughout all my life and is one of my greatest role models. He has been around as long as I can remember and has supported all of my smart choices. The other 90% of them, he's smacking his head and wondering how I can get such good grades. He has taught me, disciplined me, and we have had many fun times together. He has set me a great example and a high standard to live up to. My dad has had a profound effect on my life by always encouraging me to have the right mentality. Since my dad loves teaching enough to get a degree in it, I guess it's no surprise it carried over to his parenting. He has taught me many important life skills and characteristics that I need to excel. One of the smartest things he has done is teach me how to cook. He has taught me the many fine arts of cooking, such as how to add a pinch of this, eyeball that, read the side of a bag, and grill to perfection. Now, normally I would have chosen not to learn how to do these things because I always ended up doing it on the spot. I hate learning on the spot. And it always ended up either burnt or disgusting or both the first time through. Now, I am grateful for all the time my dad spent teaching me how to cook. Besides teaching me how to cook, he has also taught me to be a leader. I have watched his example in this area more than he could possibly know. I have seen him take charge of a room of boys or men just by changing the tone of his voice, as well as seeing people come to him asking for advice or asking him to lead this project or that one. He has taught me the greatest thing to know about leadership. What matters the most is not that you are the leader. What matters most is the type of leader you are. This has helped me so much already, and I can only imagine how much it's going to help me in the future. My dad is a great teacher, but not all of his lessons are fun to learn, like when enough is enough. I respect my dad very much for the way he disciplines me. They might be some of the hardest lessons, but they always exist for a reason. He is there to put me in check whenever I do something wrong, and it's always because I did something wrong. Lying, cheating, disrespecting, endangering myself, my siblings, or others around me has brought me more than one kick in the pants. And though I didn't enjoy it in the moment, I am now thankful for all the time my dad spent. I'm now thankful for my dad firmly drawing a line. He was never cruel or unfair, but he let me know when enough was enough and I needed to stop. Not all of his discipline comes as a punishment, though. He never lets me quit in anything. If it's a sport, I have to finish the season. If it's a leadership position, I have to finish the term. And he makes me see through any prior commitment. This has prepared me well for life, when you can't back out of something or when backing out of a commitment hurts somebody else. Having my greatest role model around me all the time puts a fair amount of pressure on me too. Whenever I start to do something, I think, oh, my dad could do it better or faster or both, and I push myself to do my very best. Most of the time, I think, oh, I could have done a little bit more here or a little bit more there. I could have made it just a little bit better. But no matter what the end result is, my dad is always there to support and congratulate me as long as he knows I did my best. For this reason, I think my dad and I would not be as close as we are now if it weren't for all the fun times we've spent together. With all the important and serious things my dad has taught me, it is important that I remember that it is okay and sometimes even necessary to have fun. Some of my favorite memories with my dad are camping. My family is very outdoorsy, and all three of my brothers and me are involved in Boy Scouts, so naturally, we go camping a lot. One of the first times I can remember was when I was 2 years old. All the guys in my family got in the car and we drove up north to go on a fishing trip. Like I said, I was only 2, so I couldn't do much more than eat hot dogs and watch the guys walk around the boat. Although I did manage to catch the only fish of the trip on my little Spider-Man fishing pole, which is still a source of humor today. I guess this trip instilled something deep inside me though, because more recently are at least 2 hiking or camping trips every summer with the Boy Scouts. Whether we're hammocking or throwing a ball around in the lake, my dad and me always have found a way to have fun on these trips. And camping is fun. Sometimes it's easier to just head to a sporting event. Sometimes I just stand on the sidelines and watch with my dad, but most of the time I am competing. This never poses a problem because as soon as I am done, I just go find my dad at the track meet and watch the next couple events, or I go up to the top of the bleachers and watch the next game with him. Whether we're camping out back or enjoying a local sporting event, my dad and me always have found a way to have fun together. My dad has had a profound effect on my life by always encouraging me and teaching me to have the right mentality. He's taught me many life lessons, from grilling and being a leader to enjoying life. And while I don't always appreciate it, he's very good at keeping me in line and letting me know when enough is enough. When I feel bad, he knows just how to pick me up with a little fun. I believe you can achieve your greatest if you aren't taught and surrounded by people who are important to you. I hope my dad will always be right by my side to surround and support me as I accomplish my dreams.